Nothing catching my interest.
Sorry, is this...
Kinda.
It's standing up straight.
You know, there's a name for that.
I know.
It's not quite as dusty as... Also, it's stuffed. What's in that little box? I bet it's bones. A skull, at least.
You know, maybe I won't open it.
Someone
Do
painted
you
up.
think it was done...
No idea. Either way, it's pretty suspicious.
Just dusty junk. Just dusty junk. What is that?
Not sure.
Looks like it might attach to something. Just dusty junk.
It's a jar.
Huh.
Nothing catching my interest.
Sorry, is
Kinda. Nothing catching.
Sorry.
Kinda.
Just dusty junk. Just dusty junk.
Nothing catching my interest.
Sorry.
Kinda. Nothing catching.
Sorry.
Kinda.
I'm still...
Should we take another look? What do you think?
I think
Does it
it's...
work?
No. The grounds were all...
I cannot believe how
It's just like...
too late.
Oh, whatever.
Well, it's got
What's
a
with all the broken glass? It's one of those...
Don't
big-
touch it.
Why not?
Might be haunted.
Yeah, it's mine.
Can you play the...
Sure.
What do you make of this?
I know that's the...
Maybe.
Oh,
What about the...
yeah.
That's all 4 million.
So,
Should
what-
we go back to the gun?
Let's try this again.
You know, I think we might be able to solve this.
Nope.
Nothing.
That's gotta be...
Nothing. Maybe it's broken.
Wait, do you hear that?
Are we gonna...
Yeah, but there's a couple of things I... It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're
It's
supposed
not. It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
Dearest, a remark.
You two still
Of course.
She hasn't gone
It's
quite
true. She's the youngest.
lone wolf.
She just...
other human.
Well... You're the one current...
Let's move on.
My our little bird...
We did.
So I asked her something. She told me to get this.
What makes you think
I happen to know the real...
Oh, yeah?
It's what... Quite the fellow member of...
Is that a real thing?
No, I just meant, you know...
Has she questioned you yet?
If you call that questioning, she seemed... I heard on the grape something called... Honestly,
You
it's
reckon?
quite sure.
How do you know?
Because I... And she helped me get... taught me what she knew. Tremendously.
Freya and
Oh, yes.
How are you related to Freya?
Somewhat distant. My father, Lord Fellow, was her grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow. Let's just say there was some discussion. There's a family tree in the ground.
What about her inheritance?
Freya's parents died when she came to live here.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm afraid not. She had no... Fitz? He's slippery. Never commits to anything.
An onion?
Did you two have an...
No, but my daughter doesn't like him at all. And I trust Fiona's judgment entirely. Percival Point. So, what do you reckon?
I don't know.
That is not information.
I'm just saying. Holds on to a lot of... Just because he's always slightly...
And how long...
Over 35.
Childhood friends?
Don't know if I'd do him the honor. Penelope seems to have really... She struggled a bit.
How come?
Well, she was mostly raised. Now, of course, it's a nice gesture. But few. Poppies are good. I think they get on...
Different, like...
Poppy is... Fiona, still. Poppy always...
Heavy pride.
Nah, you... What, I had to rush the... It turned out all right.
What's it supposed
It's floral. Surrounded... What is it?
We don't know.
My friends, shed your...
That's the most depressing.
I've been I was hopeless when I started.
Do you paint them yourself?
I do indeed. Nowadays, I can... Of course. This...
Hard fact. So, you own a sword, Felix?
Of course. But my weapons are stored safety first. It's unlikely.
I think we'll get...
So we Looks like
Do you
Freya.
know why the pots...
No, that's very...
You seem pretty sure.
It would have rather a shame, Freya.
Nothing about...
All these... the emotion of the piece.
What about the knife?
The knife? That's what
You don't?
Well, as I was saying, hard to say exactly what we're looking. That's one of Freya. It's impressive. I'm as...
There's something about Felix's... something.
Let's ask him about it.
There's something about something.
Let's ask her about it.
And oh...
Probably cursed.
So...
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it. Totally normal.
You never said it was suspicious.
Come on then. Out with it. What exactly are you accusing me of?
It's not your...
What on earth? Look, the lid matches...
That's not the end of the
We
discussion.
need a clue to compare with something to prove who it... Let's take a closer look. Almost. Almost. Freya's... Almost. Freya's red paint pot.
That red paint is from Freya Supplies. Not swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Why are you bothering me about paint?
This red paint...
Oh, that, right. I was busy working on a project. There was a certain amount of time, just for a little while.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it. So, I took Freya's red paint
You
pot.
went into her room.
Not my proudest moment, but it's just...
And the paint pot you left behind?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint?
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birth. I needed red to paint
Could
the...
you not have just used it?
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Well, I decided against it in the end. Seemed a bit...
So, specifically that
Yeah, it's creepy. So, what's going on?
It's not a knife. We need a clue to something to explain what that knife shape actually is.
That's not it. That kinda makes sense. We'll get to that in a minute. That's not it. 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 That kinda makes sense. That's not it. 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 That kinda makes sense. That's not it. 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 That's not it.
Let's take a closer look at this. The painted knife.
It's definitely... But the book's not in color. The thing, Flora.
Is there anything to suggest that the ink dip bird is red and white too? That kinda makes sense.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
We'll get to that in a minute.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a— come to think of it, why would—
The ink.
She kept the bird as a pet.
Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all her—
Either way, she kept the feather.
Alright. So, she was holding— But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah, this is where Flora usually keeps her feather. That's not right.
That we opened it.
Mm-hmm. Completely. Flora? She's pointing at something.
It's just— wait. There's—
Let's go over what we know about the crimes. We know a little more about the crime scene now. So, what do you think? Was Freya stabbed by her own painting?
paint from the paint. Nope. Blood from the paint. That's not right.
painted ink. That's not right either. That's not right either. Almost. Maybe just...
I think you're right. Can't decide if I'm disappointed or relieved.
I have a question. Why?
Either it's a very strange coincidence, or somebody set it up.
Somebody deliberately put blood in the paint pot and hid that feather after the crime. Why? To distract us?
Possibly.
Well, it worked.
Possibly.
Flora's the only person who could have hidden the feather, unless someone took it from her.
Let's go over what we do know. The door was locked the whole time. It stayed locked until Fitz kicked it down. Normally, it can only be opened from the inside. Pointer said he couldn't see Freya from his telescope, but he did see Flora lying by the window.
So whatever got Freya got Flora too?
Except Flora survived. She didn't get a stab wound like Freya did.
Hold on. If there was no knife, then what did stab Freya?
It could be anything. It might not even be important.
How is it not important?
Right now, I'm less interested in the what, and more interested in the how.
The angle of Freya's wound suggests she was stabbed at a perfect right angle. That is, from directly in front of her. But she was standing right up by the canvas.
Somehow, Freya ended up lying on her back, still perfectly in line with a painting.
Maybe something went through it.
Through the painting? Wouldn't that leave a hole?
Okay, well, how about this? How do we know Freya was stabbed before she fell over? Maybe her being stabbed and her falling over are completely unrelated. Are we done?
For now, it's about time we found out. Where do you think it could?
Down. Thirsty?
It looks like they're being. The liquid is ice cold. A cracked glass. Each one has one or two insects inside. I can't.
I like that you called them rooms. Bugs.
Looks like they're made of metal. What's in there? 9 beetles.
Poor little guy.
Now, there's a bunch of notes written. It's mostly numbers. No idea what they mean.
Forensic and...
That's an incredibly specific.
Forensic and...
That's an incredibly specific.
Is it locked?
Seems likely, doesn't it? Weird looking
I'm
safe.
pretty sure the latches can slide into the middle.
That's the one.
Hey, not bad. Anything inside?
Yeah, more research.
Whose research is this? This is some serious.
That's impressive, but it's...
So, this is
Definitely seems like
I guess not a lot of people know about the secret.
Right. But if Pointer's... Why would he need to lock his research in a safe? Who's
He's just paranoid, especially about his goal.
What do you think he's trying to do exactly?
Pointer, almost. Maybe just Pointer. Nope. Pointer, almost. Maybe. Pointer.
Why?
Because it's gold.
Is that it?
I think so. I don't think he cares about entomology. He just wants to get one over. If he can breed his own gold, suddenly Poppy's inheritance.
Infinite. Might explain why it was so... Maybe somebody...
Might have been. We know she was trying to get.
She might not have known what... Maybe she was just...
Curious? Sure. I reckon she knew what was going on.
I think there's no way. We're done.
Ready to go down? Again?
A single book.
This is...
Why?
I think it's a children's book.
It's an old coat
Two
rack.
cloaks. And a green... This room looks like...
It makes the rest of the house seem... Basement's still...
Or at the bottom it must be.
Right, but if that's
Like
the lake,
what?
white, no plants, that's not what a lake looks like.
Where are we? We're too late. Photograph.
Why?
Not sure. Some kind of metal stabbing thingy. So what's the photo? Do you know who it is in the photo? Is that a lot?
Warning. Size, small.
It's a hatch.
But we're all
Depends on your perspective.
Did you notice how much light this room has? For a room with one candle?
It's all coming through the window.
I'm pretty sure a lake.
Why is there a room down here? And why is it so much older than the rest of
We
town?
still don't really know.
Maybe they just wanted to get rich. Like
I
Pointer.
feel like the Remingtons came here for the lake, for what was in it.
It's empty though. More empty than a normal lake.
It is now. Maybe we're too late.
This is some serious.
Basement's
Or at the bottom of
right,
something
but
like
white
what?
plants, not what a lake looks like.
This man, he reminds me of something. From...
That's not right. Felix made a little model of him for Flora.
Yeah, it makes sense when you know who he is. Lord Fellow.
Really?
Wait, no.
Felix made a little model of him?
Yeah, it makes sense when you know who he is. Lord Remington.
Remington, meaning the girl.
Yeah, it's her.
I never would have guessed. Times sure do
I
change.
don't know. I don't think she looks... This room looks old. Like,
It makes the rest of the house.
this room looks...
It makes the rest of the house.
Something tells me it's been empty. There's a roll of paper.
I'll
Let me
see.
guess.
The rooftop garden. That name makes a little more sense in this con. And that's the lake, right?
It used to be a lot lower down than it is. A bedroom.
Penny's room, I think. Study. Wait,
I know what you're thinking. And no, we never went in there.
how did we miss it?
This seems...
Agreed. Let's head. I want to find. Wow,
How long were we down there?
this must be it. This...
How are we supposed to...
Hang on, but I think there's a switch. A ladder.
Want to go up?
It's a wooden pin hung up on one.
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
Coffee table. I'm gonna say
Someone complacent enough to leave their notebook lying around.
an incinerator. Still,
Is there anything left
it's
inside?
mostly ashes. Yeah, there's something. Someone's been using this room. I don't get it. This room is in the original building plans for the mansion, but nowadays it's some...
It's not a secret to everyone. At least one other person
The
still
way the notebook was makes me think it's
Whoever
some-
it was, they left more than just the notebook. There's a whole design project. Feels like someone put quite a bit of
It's a
effort.
shame there are things missing. I'm betting it'd make more sense.
That might not be. That
We
doesn't.
need something that could attack.
That's definitely the right. None of the pages match up to what's on the pinboard.
The painting from Freya's room and those sketches. Did Freya design Detective Hawkshaw's clothes? What kind of sense does that make?
I don't think that's why Freya made that painting, but it may have been why somebody took a photo of it to use as reference. And as for those sketches of Hawkshaw, I don't think Freya actually drew them. It was somebody else, someone with less of a talent for art.
Doesn't exactly narrow it down. Should we go ask Detective Hawkshaw about all this?
I'm not sure. I still don't know what's really going on.
You know, in any normal room. In here, though, it barely makes. Who are all the...
Not sure, but it looks like eyes have all been crossed out. That photo is important.
Another photograph.
Their faces are all crossed out.
That's weird.
Oh, you think so?
No, I mean, Sally, did we meet any of these people?
Well, the woman on the left looks a little like Poppy, but her style is way different. And at first I thought the guy on the top right was Felix. But now that I look at it...
That's a bookcase.
What a surprise.
They call
What
this
would you call
the of Doom.
An axe and some kind
Honestly, does
I'm more worried about the third
The
one.
third
the
one?
one that isn't there. Hooks. Big hooks.
Dragon?
Snake?
Worm?
That's the one.
A wooden stool. Crumpled?
Is there anything?
Not really. It's mostly...
Nice chair. Maybe it's just
Maybe.
Watch out.
Thanks. Is that a...
It's gotta-
Also, crabs normally have 2 claws, right? Not 3? Good.
Grimoire, don't you think it looks familiar?
I guess
I don't think we need to
What
guess.
do you mean?
We have all the information we need in our case file. This crab really reminds me.
That little wooden toy we found?
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to help. I think I've seen it more recently.
Is that a crab?
It's gotta
Also, crabs... I guess
I don't think we need
What do you
to.
mean?
We have all the information we need in our.
Nothing.
I'm sure I've seen this thing.
Nope.
Wasn't
the
this-
children's book.
This crab really.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've seen it more.
Is that a crab?
It's gotta-
Also, crab... I guess
I don't think
What do
we
you
have all
mean?
the information we need in our.
Nothing.
I'm sure I've seen this thing.
No.
Wasn't this
the
crab?
children's book? Nope.
Wasn't this?
the children's book? No.
Wasn't this
the
cr-
children's book? No.
Wasn't
the
this-
children's book? No.
Wasn't this-
the children's book? No.
Wasn't this-
the children's book?
This crab.
That-
Yeah, I think I've seen it more.
Is that a
It's gotta-
also crab? Perfect. Was-
Something somebody didn't want us to find. What is it?
Was someone?
I don't know. I
trying-
want to know what happened to the rest of it.
We found them already. I think, but not this part of the crime.
What do you make of it?
Not sure. Let's.
You don't think the crossbow is the murder weapon?
Oh no, the crossbow is definitely. That doesn't mean we've solved the mystery. Time to solve this.
All right, time to put it all
Let's start with this. It's an arrow for the crossbow. It's the murder weapon.
Despite the fact it doesn't have any blood on it.
Mm-hmm. It was clean. I don't think anybody expected us to get down to that room at the bottom of the lake.
Okay, so Freya was shot by a crossbow. Where was it fired from?
It was fired from in front.
Wait, I'm...
Me too.
Okay, so where was it fired from?
It was fired from.
Wait, I'm...
Me too.
Okay, where was it fired from?
It was fired from above Freya.
Above, huh?
Yeah, our diagram doesn't show everything. Let's add in the rest of the crime scene.
The attic.
Perfect hiding place. We even found a part of the murder weapon up there. The reel was used to pull the arrow back up through the crack in the floorboards.
Explains why we never found a weapon at the crime scene, I guess.
The murderer must have dropped the reel in the attic. I'm guessing they were in a hurry to escape.
Wait. The arrow was fired through the crack in the floorboards?
Yeah, it's directly above where Freya was found lying on her back.
Nope. Doesn't add up. It would have missed her if she was still standing up by the painting.
Ah, right.
Unless... Freya was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
I think so too. She was relaxing.
You think so?
Maybe not.
Freya was already lying on her
I
back.
think so too. She'd fallen.
Something in the room caused Freya to fall unconscious.
The gramophone.
Right.
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
There is something in the gramophone.
That's not it. 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 That's not it.
Pointer's research says it can emit an incredibly loud hiss when it feels threatened. Hoppy and Fitz both said neither of them.
This seems-
No, don't.
This is
I
Vince
doubt
Went.
you. The whole that broken glass isn't there on accident. This is
Thinking about it, Pointer said he saw Flora was knocked out too. I guess they were both in range of the noise, although Pointer might have been lying.
Personally, I think he was telling the truth about that. It's pretty clear a powerful frequency did pass through Flora's tower. Caused quite a bit of damage, too. Those cracks didn't appear out of nowhere. Freya's paints, the pink cassette tape, and the gramophone itself. They all sustained similar damage while they were in that room.
That's some seriously powerful vibration. Enough to crack metal. Enough to knock someone out all the way across a room.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't get. If the frequency was so powerful and had such a big range, how did the murderer pull it off? Wouldn't they have been in range too? Think about it. They can't have been much further away from the gramophone than Flora was.
They protected themselves.
How?
These are some pretty heavy-duty earmuffs. I think they'd be enough to block out the sound.
Right. Let's go over everything from the start. 1. Freya is painting Flora's portrait. They're listening to music on the gramophone.
2. The murderer is hiding in the attic, wearing earmuffs.
3. The golden beetle starts to emit its hissing noise.
Hold on. How did it know?
The beetle?
Yeah, what triggered it at that particular moment? Pointer's research said it makes the noise when it feels threatened.
I'm not sure. Maybe something in the music?
Maybe.
4. Freya and Flora are both knocked unconscious by the vibrations. Freya lands on her back. She drops the brush and palette by her side.
5. The murderer fires the crossbow directly downwards.
6. The arrow is pulled back up on the reel.
7. The murderer leaves the attic, presumably.
8. The door is kicked down. Fitz and Poppy enter the room.
That's it. There's something bothering.
What?
I just want to check. Let's go back to the crime scene. Plant. It's in the...
What?
Look. The plant. It's in the...
What?
Look.
And Stark. And Stark. And Stark.
Freya, did you leave us a clue? I can see the stars. I can see the stars.
And Stark. And Stark. And Stark. And Stark. And Stark.
I can see the stars.
And Stark. And Stark. And
I can see the stars.
the answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it. So what's bothering?
Something that's not. We know she was holding it during the painting.
Flora's?
It was here, in this room. Where did
We never found
you
it.
sure? About
Not in Flora's.
it was here, in this room. Where'd it go?
We found it.
You
here.
sure about that?
Not entirely.
It was here,
We found it somewhere.
That's not it.
We were a little too...
So it was stolen from the crime scene and ended up in the...
Someone wanted to
But
destroy it.
how? How was it stolen from up here in Flora's tower?
Presumably, Flora dropped it when she...
Yeah, and then what? The murderer couldn't have stolen it if they were up in the attic.
So the question is, how could they steal something from a room they weren't able to access? The final clue about Freya left it for us right here. It's in the unfinished. It's not quite a photo, but still, it's an image of the crime scene recorded just before the murder. If only she'd finished it, and then I could be told.
It's true she never finished it, but she did intend to finish it.
Meaning?
We know more about the painting than what Freya actually got down on the canvas.
That's not it. 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 That's not it.
Freya prepared. Blood. Nope. Blood. That's not right. black pit. Almost. That's not right either. That's not right either. The black. That's not right either. That's not right either. Almost. Brown and gray paint was going to be almost. Brown. Almost.
Something in the window.
That's not it. 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 That's not it.
There she is. Our little.
How long did it?
She did. But she's a very good listener. Well, now, I think this...
Penny.
It's
What?
Penelope, if you don't mind. But before we begin, isn't there a certain formality? Demand. Lovely. What was it that drove you this far? I'm ever so curious.
I just.
Is that right?
Why did you do it, Penny? What did?
Absolutely.
So, what?
Freya Fellow was... She was possessed. The volition to create. The willpower to walk. Everything I could.
You know what? I just realized I actually.
Weird, isn't it? Considering we've met her.
Exactly. How do we know this one?
You think you've already hollowed us out, don't you? Only a few short hours. Unearthed every single one of our secrets. Nothing. Go on. Indulge me. What does it say in your notes about Penelope Pointer?
Penny, we only know what you choose to tell us.
Very well. Penelope Pointer. She pales in comparison. Living at Tangle. It is very difficult.
You sure this is a Tangle Tower?
Perhaps you didn't notice.
So why
I
stay?
thought she did leave.
I did. Many times I've walked. You saw the family tree.
Yeah, it lists a bunch
of people. My mother, for one. The other two Remingtons.
And Fitz's father.
That's five. 5 people that
And
might.
that was the first question.
You wanted to know where they'd all gone.
More than that, I have no place here. Not among. But I felt there must be a reason why everyone else left. Perhaps it could be.
So.
Nothing I could do at first. Nobody. The more questions I found.
Found what?
The aviary.
Wait, I'm found what?
The study. It's right.
I'd hear voices. And the strangest paint. I thought I was cursed. Eventually, I found my way in.
So you. That must have been a relief.
It was then. Let's see how thorough you've been. Tell me. Do you
Misted.
What?
As I expect.
Sorry.
It's a collective term. Birds. The mutation can.
Wait. Misted.
A little egregious. The main difference being mistids are. Or at least, that was
How do you know all this?
When I entered the study at something which answered my.
That's not it.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right.
The 5 missing family members. Calling themselves.
So, the house was renamed from Misted Mansion to Tangle.
Rightly so. The age of. When I looked I found nothing but ash. The study. The room. I felt my only hope lay. Maybe they'd share the family history.
How did
It was tough. Books, maps. But I got lucky. I got a lead.
And why'd you paint out?
They didn't help you.
19-year-old me had imagined they hadn't. They were. Most of them had left. Some claimed. All 5.
Even your own parents.
Eventually, I returned, but instead, there was only one person at Tangle Tower. My dear Uncle Pointer had a fairly superficial but I knew it wasn't just. Pointer had found something.
So where did he get the beetle?
Cannot be sure.
In the
Who
post.
can say? Someone outside. But the thought that he decided.
So you stole it.
Stealing the beetle turned. Upon realizing it was gone, Pointer asked what was bothering him. He foresaw no risk in sharing. He told me he'd. I suggested. Innocently. He was very ready to believe me. And I offered to call in a price. She arrived the next day. Hawkshaw prides herself on her punctuality.
Why, though? Why go through all that?
It's somewhat sad to admit, but Hawkshaw afforded me new advantages, opportunities.
But didn't you have to pretend to be working for Professor Pointer?
Well, that was Pointer was in such a desperate state, he was finally willing to share some. On the second day, Hawkshaw explained Pointer gave in and gave me the code for the harp statue. Reluctant.
So...
I would have done, if I'd found any. But he had made remarkably little barely scratching the surface.
Which is?
Carries an exoskeleton. But it's not the 90. Did you ever question what exactly makes the water here so unique? Before Misted Mansion, Lord Remington and his wife built. Fast forward 2 or 3 generations, and as you saw for yourself.
The ambassadors took everything when they left.
And everything they didn't take was burned. However, possessing additional. It's not much.
So why did you stay?
Simply put, it's my fault. I pushed her over the edge.
What are you
Did you know I based the design for Hawkshaw on something Freya?
But it's not right. That's not right.
That's not it.
But it's not right.
That's not it. 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 That's not it.
That's right. I had assumed it was purely abstract. I later discovered it was a figure. For all her vitality, I think she was desperate to leave. For quite some time, Freya and her friends were halfway.
Why did she care about...
That's exactly what I... At first, I thought she has a fondness for them. But in fact, I think she wanted. The real reason Freya was that she could not get Fiona to agree. We're now firmly... But I think, not just to the compromise. Perhaps that was her plan for Freya.
She found her way and found your note. I'm willing to bet she put it all together.
So she worked out specifically what you did.
Freya had made. She'd be in a locked room.
But why hide in the attic?
The beetle in the gramophone wasn't for Freya. She didn't deserve to be involved. She suffered. I couldn't get Flora out of her room. But if she could be on, she wouldn't have to witness.
Why the knife? The illusion of the painted knife with the blood.
That was what gave them something to focus on.
You mean it distracted them?
It helped them cope. I believe it made things marginal.
Worked on you, too.
So why are you still here?
I'd really...
Wait, it's still here?
It's still inside the gramophone.
What's going?
Poppy, they
I
are
can
both.
see.
You two all
My head hurts.
You were both unconscious.
Really?
You're both fine.
Was it the beetle? I heard it through the
the
ceiling.
exact same sound we
I
heard.
guess it must.
So how did we get...
It saved both of you, obviously.
When I reached Flora's tower, she had her crossbow on her. But who knows? She may have just been
Did
checked.
you know she,
Poppy and Fifi suspected her.
Fitz
Apparently.
did not want to believe us. A lot.
But what happened?
She jumped out the window.
Did she...
She
I
did.
heard something land in the garden. By the time I got up,
Hang on. Poppy, why do you have Penny's hat bird?
she left him behind. I found him sitting on the floor. Poor little thing.
I apologize. Poppy seems to be under the...
So,
I'm afraid she did.
We had suspected she might. I proved to be in
did she take the...
Nope,
How do you know?
because it's right here.
It was still in the gramophone. I guess I skipped.
Poppy, are you going to give it back?
No, it doesn't belong to...
So?
I think that's what she would have wanted.